Welcome back to the midweek video. We continue just looking at Proverbs and the things that they have to say to us in our day. The proverb I want to think about today is one of two extremes, really. It says, "Hope deferred makes the heart sick, but a dream fulfilled is like a tree of life." Two parts to this beautiful proverb. But it speaks about the disappointment we can experience. And that's the thing with these Proverbs, they are so true to life. But it speaks about the fact that when we have a hope, a desire for something to happen, and it doesn't happen immediately, then we can get despondent, we can be discouraged, we can be disappointed. And none of us, well, I say none of us, that's probably a too big a generalization, but certainly for me, waiting for things to happen can be frustrating and times can be discouraging. This proverb is acknowledging that, and he's saying, hope deferred can make the heart sick. In other words, we can feel a disappointment and feel discouraged. But at the other end of the proverb, we get the desire fulfilled is like a tree of life. We have the pendulum swinging from one extreme to the other, one of disappointment to one of vitality and energy, because the desire is being fulfilled. Well, look at this proverb. It reminded me of something that's recorded for us in the Bible in Acts chapter 3. And there we have Peter and John going to the temple to pray with prayers three times a day. And Peter and John are going up to the temple. And as they get to the temple, near to the temple gate, the gate called Beautiful, as we're told, there's a beggar there who starts begging. Now, this man has been begging there for all his life. He's been lame all his life. And his friends have carried him to the gate whereby he can beg as people go to the temple. And this particular day, he asks Peter for silver and gold. He's begging. And Peter says, "We haven't got any silver or gold, but what I do have, I will give to you. In the name of Jesus," he says, "stand up." And the man is healed. Now, how many times, I wonder, did the disciples walk past that same man, time after time, seeing him sat there begging? Even Jesus himself, when he's gone up to the temple, as Jesus walked past him, quite possibly that he had. And this man, he had a hope. And his hope was in silver and gold. But that hope was deferred. It makes the heart sick. There was discouragement for him, disappointment for him, until this day when his desire were fulfilled. He were able to walk. So what do we take from this? Well, one of the things we notice is that we need to persevere. Persevere in those things that we feel are right, those things that are being laid upon our hearts, those things that we need to pursue. We need to persevere in that. But also what we need to recognize is that things being fulfilled are not always in our own timescale. Just like that man, no doubt he got many desires, but they weren't fulfilled in his own timescale. They were fulfilled in the timescale that was beyond his understanding. And so many things that we hope for, and although they're deferred, although they're delayed, we need to trust, need to persevere, and to recognize that when the time is right, those desires will be fulfilled. And it'll be like the tree of life, full of vitality, full of energy, and not disappointment. You might be feeling discouraged and disappointed, hoping for things, and things don't seem to be happening. Have patience, walk with perseverance, and remember that God's timetable is totally different to our own. God bless.